The best way to predict the future is simply by preparing for it. You simply do the work that is supposed to be done. That's the only way and best way to predict. If you want a better future, you need to prepare for a better future by acting right now. For those that are joining us for the very first time, this is the Unblok podcast with the Dotcom Entrepreneur coming to you live from Zambia. So basically on this podcast, we talk about financial literacy. We are so passionate about financial literacy. We talk about business, entrepreneurship, artificial intelligence, digital marketing, and also financial instrument trading. This can be bonds, this can be crypto, stocks, and currencies. So if you like any of the aforementioned topics, please don't forget to hit subscribe and we'll enjoy a lot together. So before interviewing a number of guests as we go on, so you're going to see a lot of new people coming on the show. And basically this is our podcast. And we just hope you can hit the subscribe and share the good news. So what are we talking about today? So I want to share with you just my financial journey. You see, I'm one person that has had a best share of failures. You see, I believe failing is inevitable in your journey to success. What I mean is, it's not always that you want to do something and the very first time it works out. Recently on an episode I shared why and every time you experience setbacks, potholes in your life, these don't mean that you have failed in life. These actually mean that you are on a journey and you're on a road. You see, you need to understand that it's not everything that is going to work out the very first time. And according to maybe how you planned it to be, many times you have to try again and try again for something to actually work out. You see, sometimes you might have some plans that you feel like by the end of the year, I want to have achieved this. But some things that are beyond your control can actually come along the way and destabilize your plans, and you have to shift. You don't need to stop, you just need to adjust and align yourself to the new schedule. But regardless, you need to keep on pushing. Understand? So recently I had an encounter with a friend of mine who was complaining to me. He said, no, you see, I've been pushing for quite some time. His name is Chewa Msonda. He's a good friend of mine. So he was telling me there's this project that he's been trying to push. You see, he's been trying to push it for some time now, and it seems foggy. You see, it's not really clear whether it's going to work out or not. And he's contemplating on just abandoning the whole project and just forging on to some. But here's what happened. I've actually had an experience in a similar encounter or a similar project that actually took long. Actually, I think twice the time that I anticipated to actually pay out. And ultimately, I persisted and it actually worked out. It took me, you find that there are some things that people will tell you to say it takes roughly 6 months to be good at this. And then suddenly with you, it's taking longer. It's taking almost a year, almost 2 years, and it's not working out. Then you start having these thoughts. to say, am I doing the right thing? You start doubting your abilities. You start doubting your dreams. Maybe my dreams are just too big. You understand? You see, there's a story that I drew from what is known as the Chinese bamboo. So the Chinese bamboo is believed that it takes roughly about 3 years in the ground without ever actually showing root, without ever actually showing something on the surface. So as the person that has planted the Chinese bamboo, you need to continuously water, regardless, even if you don't see any results. So what this simply means is during the 3 years, it's not that the Chinese bamboo is dead in the ground. It's actually preparing itself for the bigger and the taller bamboo that is going to happen in the shortest possible time. So what happens is the 3 years is in the ground, and it will just take roughly, I think about, I don't know whether that's about 15 weeks to reach about 90 feet high. You understand? So now the question is, was the 3 years of watering in the ground really worth it for the 3 weeks of 90 feet? So you understand to say, a lot of people will only come to appreciate the 15 weeks where the tree goes from 0 to 15 feet tall. They are neglecting, or they don't know, the hardships that had to go in the 3 years that you're watering. So we don't know at what point in your journey you are in right now. You might think of quitting when you're actually on the 3rd year of your bamboo tree. You see, you might be on the 2nd year, you might be on the 3rd year, or on the first week of the 15 weeks, and you feel like it's about time you can quit this. You see, so my main message here is, if you truly believe in something, regardless of how many people support you, believe in you, or believe in the idea, if you truly believe that this is going to change the future, this is going to change your life, please go for it. You see, it might take longer than it has for some other people, but you need to understand that their story, their circumstances, and their shoes are totally different from yours. Hence, you need to focus on your journey, focus on your path, and ultimately God will bless you. God will bless you and open up your path to success. So never lose hope, and just keep forging ahead, keep watering that dream, keep watering that project. Ultimately, you will be paid. So I don't want to make this episode longer. It was just a simple message to all of you. Please don't forget to subscribe onto our podcast, the Unblok podcast, with me, the Dotcom Entrepreneur. I wish you the best and see you in our next episode.